now demonstrate the same operation functionality, but with a twist. Instead of working off a list, the engineer now works off a visual floor plan view. However, it's not just a static picture. Each piece of equipment is able to be queried. There we saw the furnace, now one of the mill trains for rolling the metal, and one of the cooling units. Very simply put, metal bars are heated, rolled flat, and then the resulting sheet metal is cooled down and finally unloaded. Now that the engineer is able to take a visual approach to the jobs, it would be nice to be able to place him or herself in the picture. He or she is able to do this using the floor plan. The device is potentially able to track the engineer in a factory setting using Wi-Fi triangulation or perhaps RFID. In the field, GPS would be sufficient. In addition, the engineer is able to overlay his or her set of operations to be done onto the floor plan. The equipment to be maintained is clearly and visually indicated, and this, coupled with the fact that the engineer can see where he or she is located, substantially reduces the likelihood that the engineer will maintain the incorrect equipment. As you can see, the operation data at each point can be displayed, and that a new order which is released will be automatically displayed on the floor plan. It is possible to click through and see the orders as with the list, and of course enter in the required data to complete the order. There we see the text, and now the completion slider, and the engineer sends the data to the back-end system. Once again, the same functionality as with the list, but taken from a different perspective. Here we see that we have used innovation on the basis of the unique capabilities of the mobile platform to create new functionality beyond mere enablement to solve our business problem. But the engineer is not finished yet. The engineer is able to overlay their allowed safe path onto the floor plan, as well as the location of safety stations and emergency exits. This allows the engineer to better plan the order in which the job should be done to allow for greater safety and to save time. Finally, a steel mill is a dangerous place, so it would be great to know where the hazards are, so the engineer can plan around them and plan in the use of protective clothing available at the safety stations to improve turnaround time. There you can see the radius of heat from the furnace, the lesser radius of heat from the mill train, and the radius of steam coming from the cooling unit.